Hello, writers. Today we work on beginning our narrative story for the memoir. So, how to write a true story. Writers use lots of strategies to get their story idea. Here is one way to get going for writing a true story. Think of something that's happened to you, then you touch and tell the pages, sketch out what's happened on each page, and then you write. Writers often storytell before they actually write. So they think about it, they storytell, they think about it moment by moment before they actually do the writing. On this slide is a video of Shortcut, which is a great example of a short story. So watch that also. How to write a true story. So first, we're going to think of something that's happened to you. Think of something that when times were hard or you had trouble, think of something that you have done with your memoir person that you're writing about. And it doesn't have to be a big event, but it often has a big, important moment. So it could be learning to ride your bike, going through something hard, struggling with something, any kind of challenge that maybe your person helped you with or helped you deal with would be a powerful story. So jot those in your notebook. Pause here and jot those in your notebook. Look them over and choose the one that fits feeling the most powerful. You want to choose something that's got some meaning to it, and that will make it not only easier to write, it'll make it more interesting for everybody, for you and the reader. Okay, then once you have that idea, you're going to touch and tell the story. Okay, so literally you can just have like a blank notebook or even a pretend notebook. It doesn't even have to be a real physical thing, but a notebook is helpful. And if you just touch like what happened at the beginning when the trouble starts and talk that out, just like you're talking to a friend. Turn the page and then the trouble gets worse. What did you do? What did you say? What did you feel? What did other people, what were the other actions? Okay, what can we see there? Slow that part down. And then what happens? And then eventually the problem gets solved. So touch and tell the pages of the story. Okay, then go back and just do a sketch on each of those pages. So you probably want to have like about 4 pages. You have the beginning where the trouble kind of starts. Just the beginning of the problem. What do we see? So sketch a scene of what we see there. Where are you at? And then go to the next page, and then the trouble gets worse. What do we see in the scene? And then the next page, what happens then? And then finally, the 4th page is where it's getting solved, the resolution, the solution of your story. Okay, and then from there, then you will do your writing. And we have on our Great Memoir Project, we have slides 14 through 17 available. You can write there. You can write in a notebook. Do what works for you as a writer. You can talk it out more if you need to, because writers often do that. Okay, so the beginning, there's some tips here for what you're going to do to bring your reader right to the beginning of the story. And then here's middle, and ending. So think of that with our 4 slides. We have a beginning, middle, and an ending. So don't worry about filling up the slides. Worry about stretching your story across the 4 slides and getting to the heart of the story, which we will talk more about later. Okay, so this is one strategy that writers use to help choose an important story and to help get the story out so that we can see it happening. So remember that the steps are think of something that's happened to you, and often a time. There needs to be stories have problems. Stories have problems. All the books that we read, all the stuff that we read from the experts, they have problems. So think of something that's happened to you. It doesn't have to be a big life problem. It can literally be something as simple as you're learning to tie your shoes. That's the problem. Your shoes are untied. You are learning. You're little. It's a big deal when you're little. Okay, so something that happened to you that's important to you. And then you touch and tell the stories through your imaginary book or through a blank page book. This is just the work that writers do to tell the story. And then do a quick sketch. This is literally a quick sketch. This is not long. If you're taking more than 20 seconds to sketch it, it's too long. This is quick. A quick little sketch. Stick figures, little tiny things. It's for you. It's not something that you're going to really show other people. It's for you to just get your ideas out. And then you write, thinking about beginning, middle, and end. All right, writers, today and every day for the rest of your writing life, remember that we storytell and think and use sketching to help us think through the story. Happy writing. Bye.